This video demonstrates how to quickly install and configure the Apache NiFi Registry to use with Apache NiFi to version your data flows. This demo assumes that you have some familiarity with Apache NiFi and are able to set up version 1.5.0 NiFi instances. First, let's get the registry running. Download the 0.1.0 registry binary from the registry website. For this demo, we're going to use the tarball. So I've downloaded the tarball earlier, and let's just extract it. And then within that directory in your terminal, run the following command. In your web browser, the default port for the registry is 18080. And you can see that the registry has started, but it's empty at this point. So let's create a bucket to store and organize our flows in the registry. We go to the settings, create new bucket, and let's call our first bucket test. And that bucket is created. Now we can connect our NiFi instance to the registry. Let's go to our 1.5.0 NiFi instance. From the global menu, select controller settings. On the registry clients tab, click the plus button. Let's call this local registry, local. Add the URL of our instance. Select add, and now this NiFi instance is connected to the registry. Now we can place a process group in our NiFi instance under version control. And you can do that by selecting the process group, right-clicking, and selecting version, start version control. Let's give this flow a name and add description and comments as needed. And as you can see by this green check mark, the process group is now under version control, and it is saved in the local registry in the test bucket. Let's go back to the registry and see what's happening there. So if we close our bucket, now you can see that this flow is saved into the registry. If we go back to our NiFi instance and to this process group, make some changes, for example, move some of the processors around, change some of the scheduling, perhaps change the connection setting. And if you refresh, you'll see that now the process group no longer has a green check mark, but now has the asterisk sign, meaning that local changes have been made. So in the process, when you look at version now, you can see that there are different options. You can commit these changes, you can show these local changes, or you can revert them. So let's select show local changes to review what was changed. And if we're good with these, we can then select version commit local changes. Add some comments and select save. And now this process group is now saved as version 2. With this version flow saved in the registry, you can also import this flow again into this instance or into a separate instance. Let's go to a different one, connect this one to that registry. And now if you drag a process group onto the canvas, you have an option to import. and we can import that version 2 into this separate instance. So now you have an identical flow in a separate NiFi instance. For more information about using the registry, you can look at the NiFi Registry user guide, as well as looking at the Apache NiFi user guide, specifically under the section Versioning and Dataflow. Thanks for your time.